Hi, welcome to Cooking in the Kitchen with Mahogany. Today I'm going to show you how to use some simple ingredients to make something really delicious for dinner and for dessert. So today I'm going to show you how to prepare the cream of turkey spaghetti with some fire roasted diced tomatoes, and then I'm going to show you how to make a fruity oat bake, and you'll layer that with some French vanilla ice cream or whatever ice cream you like. Vanilla goes really good. So I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned. Hi, okay, so I've started some of this already. I would like to show it to you. These are some of the ingredients I'm using. I use the fennel seeds because I don't eat pork, and sometimes I like to have the taste of the Italian sausage. So this here is a really good seasoning, some really good seeds that you can use to get that Italian taste. I've seasoned it with a little bit of the sea salt, some cayenne pepper to add a little spice, and also some minced garlic. And I'm going to give you a quick shot of the ground turkey. This is the ground turkey, and I use some water just to keep it nice and juicy and thick. Okay, so I will be back shortly to show you the preparation on the turkey sausages. Okay, so I'm back. So now it's time to start our sliced sausages. And I'm a really healthy cooker. I try to cook as healthy as possible just because I like to eat a lot of snacks. So if I can get my healthy foods in, that's a plus for me. So I use grapeseed oil and a small amount of the extra virgin olive oil, which is really good. I'm a big label reader, so you have very small no trans fat, a little saturated fat, but you have all the good fats you need, your mani and your poly, they're all in here, in your grapeseed and in your extra virgin olive oil. And I am going to give you just a quick look at the sausages. And we're going to let these cook. And I'll be back to show you the next step. Okay, now we have our sausages are frying really well. Our ground turkey is starting to cook up. Okay, so at this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little sea salt to my water. And we are going to put our noodles on to start cooking, to boil our noodles, which I'm very healthy, so yes, I use wheat noodles too. So we're going to get started with this. We'll let this boil, let the meats cook a little more, and we'll be ready soon to start combining things. So I'll be back. Okay, we're back. So our noodles are pretty much boiling really good. I'm going to try not to steam up the camera. Our sausages are done. You can see that. I'm not sure. Okay, and here is our ground turkey. It smells great. That is cooking really well. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Okay, so next we are going to go with start our sauce. And like I said before in the beginning of the video, the sauce will consist of 3 different types of condensed soup, one being a broccoli, another is mushroom, and the other is celery. So I'm going to give you a quick look at how that looks. And this is just all 3 in the pan. I haven't done anything extra special to it yet. So for right now, we're just going to put it on. I'll add just just a small amount of water to help loosen it up some, which I have had boiling, because I'm going to, and if you decide to do this, you'll need it too to do your dessert. Okay, so we'll set that back down, and we'll slide this to the back eye. This would be so much easier if I had someone else controlling the camera, but unfortunately, anyone who knows me knows I'm a multitasker, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to operate this camera, cook this food, and talk to you at the same time. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Let's get it. All right. So, now we have this on. I am going to grab the tomatoes that I told you about earlier, which are the fire roasted garlic, fire roasted tomatoes, diced tomatoes. So here we go. We're going to add these in. Not going to add many, not a lot, just enough, just to give it that little extra kick, little extra taste. Okay, so I shall be back shortly, and we'll go to the next step. Okay, now that we've put the condensed soup on and added the fire roasted tomatoes, we've let it sit some, starting to loosen up a lot, as you can see. Added that extra hot boiling water to it. Okay, and it tastes really, really good. Let me be the first to tell you, it tastes great. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my sausages and I'm going to add them to the sauce to help give it some more kick. You know, I like my food when you taste it, when you bite into it, it has one flavor, you chew it, another flavor comes out, you swallow, then that smashing flavor just hits you. Yeah, I like it like that. So we're going to add the sausages with its juice into the sauce. Okay. We'll let this cook for a little bit, and we'll be back for our next step because our noodles are boiling and they are just about ready to come off. So I will see you shortly. Okay, so our noodles are done. Our ground turkey is done. Our eye is ready in the back. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to take this sauce with the sausage in it, this here, and I am going to combine it with my ground turkey. Okay, good. And then I'm going to put a top on it, and I'm going to put it back on the eye and let it simmer a little bit so that all the seasonings can cook into each other. And I will be back. When I come back, I will show you the dish prepared on a plate. And then we'll go to step 2 of this meal, which will be a dessert. This is a dessert that I'm going to make for the first time with you guys. I'm going to do this from scratch. And the more that I do my videos, the more you'll learn about me. That I love to cook healthy. 2, I love to do things from scratch. And 3, I will not give you any specific measurements on anything. I can't tell you how to season your food because that's the key word. It's your food. So you know how you like your stuff seasoned, whether you like it like extra salty, which I'm not a heavy salt user. You may like it spicy. You may not like it spicy. I'm a spicy food eater. I love spicy food. So I'll tell you the ingredients and everything that I use, and you can use all the same things. You can go heavy with it, or if you choose to, you can just, you know, omit some of the items that I use and incorporate some of your own things to it. Put your own twist to it, and that's the whole thing with cooking. You can never go wrong with cooking. So, I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I'm back, and we are now working on our sauce. So, we're going to let our sauce cook. We will get all the rest of the sauce out of the original pan and put it into our new pan. We want it to simmer some, so we'll make sure we have it turned down pretty low because we don't want it to cook too fast and start to burn and start to stick. Oh my goodness, you guys. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. Okay. And if you would like your sauce to be a little thinner, you can add a little more water to it, which is something that I'm going to do at this time just to make it just a little bit thinner. You want to make sure you keep your water on the eye boiling. You know, you can keep it down low because it will boil out. But you want to keep it on so that it stays warm because this dessert is going to be made with oatmeal. So we're going to need that hot water just to moisten the oats up. We don't want to make it mushy like, you know, like we're about to eat a bowl of oatmeal with the sugar and the butter and all that. We just, you know, want to have it a little moist, but that's coming next. So our sauce is cooking, and I would like to show that to you so you can see what that looks like. So this is the sauce with everything in it. We have our fire roasted tomatoes, our sausages, the 3 different types of soups, and we also have our ground turkey and our seasonings. And I must say that this is really good. So I will be back soon, very, very shortly, with a prepared plate for you to see. Okay, so now we're done. Everything is finished. I've mixed everything up, put a small little serving on a plate, and here it is. And so now we're done, and we'll do a little taste test shortly and see what everyone thinks of it. This is my first time making this, so cross my fingers. Hope everyone loves it, because guess what, you guys? This is dinner. Yes, it is. I'm not cooking anything else. All right, so I'll see you back shortly. We'll do a taste test, and we'll also be working on dessert. Okay.